Hey, Morgan. I honestly thought we'd be seeing your mom
Well
here.
met, Rook.
Hello.
How did you get here?
I did tell you I had my ways through Illuvians when I introduced you to the Inquisitor, did I not?
The Illuvians in general, yes, but not the Dreadwolf's Crossroads.
I would think you have more pressing questions at the moment. Questions about Solus and Mathal?
More curious how you know about that.
The two gods have always been linked, have they not? First, when Mathal bade her companion spirit to abandon the Fade and take on mortal form. Then, when Solus spilled Mathal's mortal blood, that he might absorb her power as his own.
Wait, how do you know exactly what we saw of Solus's past?
That's what I'm curious
Think
about.
upon it, Rook. You saw for yourself in the Dreadwolf's memories. When Mathal stood against the god's manipulations of the Blight, she was betrayed and struck down. Yet she survived and returned ages later to aid the Inquisition in its hour of need. How?
Because it was Flemeth, and Flemeth knows everything. But you're not Flemeth. Are you? Are you Flemeth? You might not. You might be Flemeth.
The Elven gods had access to magic beyond anything we can imagine?
To be sure, but it matters less what they possessed than what they were. You recall that the first elves were spirits, do you not?
Indeed.
Mathal was a spirit turned elven. And when her body was struck down, to spirit she returned. Her essence sheltered in a willing mortal vessel. Over the centuries, she journeyed from host to host, slowly amassing her former power anew. Until once again, she was struck down, on this occasion, by Solus. He absorbed her power, but not her memories.
Then where did they... Wait. You?
As you say.
You are Flemeth, I think. Are you the Dragon Age weird mage in 2 games? It's always a different one, but you doubled up?
You're Mythal? That's why the ambient magic around you is so fractured.
Such a flattering picture you paint of this ancient bond.
What? That was like how Elgranon and Gillenane can talk in your head, but...
'Twas Mathal you heard, her echoes. Yet I am not the goddess returned.
What are you then?
I once feared Mathal would consume me were I to carry her, but 'twas not so. I remain free-willed and mortal. What I now possess is but a spark of Mathal, shadowed memories through which to sift for meaning. As to our admixture, I suspect you have questions.
Yeah, where is Flemeth then? Can I not ask about... I can't ask about Flemeth. I guess I don't know about Flemeth in character, but... I don't remember you ever talking to Solus in Inquisition.
You would have met Solus in the Inquisition, right?
I did indeed. 'Twas before I possessed Mathal's memories. At the time, I thought Solus a scowling elven apostate whose sole passion was finding arguments. He heard me, in all my ignorance, expound on the histories of the elven people, explaining legends he had witnessed himself.
Bet he loved that.
'Tis not a memory that brings me pride.
I'm sure you're here to help.
Do you have information we can use against Gillenane or Elgranon? Or Solus?
The last time Mathal faced Elganon and Gillenane, she was struck down by the very dagger you now carry.
What about Solus?
You may recall he murdered Mathal's former host to claim her godly might as his own. I hoard no untapped magical secrets, Rook. What I do possess, I share freely with you and the Veil Jumpers.
All right.
Fair enough. I know why you're not Elven. You don't have to be Elven to be possessed by Mythal, I think.
How can you carry Mythal's soul if you're not an elf?
Her spark has sheltered within both elves and humans who were sympathetic to her in thought and circumstance.
Yeah, like Flemeth.
Mathal's last host was a woman wronged, trapped by those sworn to love her. We may readily imagine their kinship.
Yeah, it makes sense, I think.
I guess someone as powerful as Mythal could bond with whoever she wanted.
Perhaps her death at the hands of the other elven gods forced her further from your people.
Could be. And how'd all this happen?
So, there's the soul of an elven god inside you. How does that even happen?
Mythal's last host was my mother, Flemeth.
Yep.
Oh,
When I learned she intended me to become the next receptacle of an ancient god's soul, I feared naught would be left of my own. It inevitably came to pass on a deep night. I was awakened by the presence of a blaze of magic in the shape of a woman who both was and was not my mother.
Which I'm sure was pleasant.
I don't think I'd recover from that.
Neither did I, at the start. Mythal's memories were both gift and burden, this blazing woman told me, but I must accept them of my own accord. The decision was paralyzing. What would it mean to become such a host? What would be lost if I refused? In the end, 'twas something in my mother's voice which guided me.
What was that?
Regret. Not the regret of a god, but of a mother who knew she would never see me again. And so, my mind remains my own. What I gained was knowledge, both Mythal's and of those who bore her.
Cool. That's all we can talk about.
You didn't come out here just to tell me you're Mythal.
I am not Mythal in her entirety, but yes, the Dreadwolf has occasion to visit you in dreams, where he portions out advice.
True.
And now, after finding his memories, you have peered into his deepest sorrows. Tell me then, what do you make of Solus?
You know, I still think he's kind of an asshole. You first.
I should ask you. Mythal knew Solus better than anyone.
I would influence your answer. Or do you mean to discover if I would stand directly against the Dread Wolf were there a need?
Would you?
I shall aid you in any way but that, even had I the power. What has passed between Solus and Mythal? I beg you, do not ask this of me again.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm kind of stuck between this one and this one. Like, if there was an in-between option between these two, I would probably pick it. Which I guess this one is the closest to that, honestly.
Solus talks a lot about what has to be done, being forced to make hard choices. But it's like he's trying to talk himself into it. I think, deep down, he doesn't entirely believe what he's saying.
Right.
'Tis exactly like the old wolf to tie himself into the most intricate knots. 'Tis not malice which made Solus your opponent, but conviction, a belief that only he may halt what he set in motion. Yet Solus was once beloved of Mythal. 'Tis his very loyalty and love for his people that led to the tragedy we now face. You may be in a position to determine how it ends, more so than either of you might realize.
I mean, I am the protagonist.
If that's what it takes.
Such determination. Have you not even a tremor of doubt?
Wouldn't do me any good.
If you would shape the outcome of your battle, I've one last secret to share.
Ooh, I like
When
secrets.
Mythal was struck down by the other gods, it was with her own lyrium dagger, the dagger you now carry. Solus recovered it from Elganon, and from it extracted a fragment of Mythal that had lain hidden within its depths.
Huh.
This fragment, a younger sister to the one I carry, if you will, resides here, in the crossroads. I can open the way for you. Find her, survive the encounter, and the essence you obtain will aid you in times to come.
Well, that's convenient. You can do that to all of them. That'd be nice. What do you mean younger sister?
Another fragment of Mythal? In addition to the one inside you?
You are aware of what the word fragment means, are you not? One small piece of many, formed when something greater is broken.
Right.
The first elves were spirits, as you well know, and when a spirit is broken, it may shatter into pieces, each holding part of the original. Among the ancient elves who became known as gods, Dirthaman and his brother, Falondine, are but one example.
Huh. What do you mean, survive the encounter? Is she not friendly?
You make it sound like this piece of Mythal is going to attack me.
You know Solus, and have seen Elganon, and memories of Mythal. They are creatures of emotion, as all spirits are. The fragment of Mythal that resides in me lived among mortals for thousands of years. She has grown wiser and more patient. This younger sister has not. She is the essence of Mythal as a god. She is unlikely to listen to polite requests, and though she is but a fragment of the goddess, the battle will test you sorely.
Will it?
If she's just going to attack us, why tell us about her at all? We have enough enemies already.
A fragment of a god's essence is a powerful thing. It may give you options against Elganon and Gillenane, or against the Dread Wolf himself, should he prove as cunning and treacherous as ever.
Cool. Could you maybe try to put in a good word for me?
You would know this aspect of Mythal better than anyone. Could you try talking to her?
I dare say she would attack me on sight.
Ah.
Spirits can't get along with fragments of each other?
Spirits, certainly, but the aspects of a self-righteous god who have walked different paths for ages? One bears the insult of her betrayal by the Evanurus, and then by Solus, as fresh wounds, insult upon injury. The other once fell in love with an Alamari chieftain and lived happily in a swamp for centuries. Each reminds the other that another path existed, that they could have been wrong, and nothing angers Mythal like being wrong.
Oh, my favorite kind of person. What should I do?
If I were to try to talk with her, do you have any suggestions?
She will demand respect, but detest flattery. She appreciates righteous anger, but will not tolerate pity. She is, for want of better phrasing, prickly. But if you are determined to try, then I wish you luck.
To be honest, it just kind of sounds like Flemeth. I don't see how this question's relevant, but I'll ask it anyway.
What kind of spirit was Mythal before she became an elf? I know Solus is elven for pride.
Mythal enjoyed ruling and having power, but it came not from the overweening desire to crush resistance, as is the case with Elganon. The emotion that inspired her might best be described as benevolence, a guiding hand, inclined to kindness. But like any spirit, when angered or twisted against her purpose, a more violent aspect arose. Where the Dreadwolf's wisdom gave way to pride when the world did not meet his standards, Mythal's benevolence gave way to retribution. After all, when kindness fails, the guilty must be punished.
Okay, yeah, I'll go see what I can do.
Thank you for the information, Morgan.
There is one more thing, if I may. Something whispered not by myself, but Mythal. The elves have learned many of the glories and horrors of ancient Elvenon. Yet your people live in this world now as the old elves never could. Know it as they could not. There is your strength. 'Tis why you shall surpass what came before one day.
Did Mythal see this? Is it a prediction?
A hope from a mother to her distant children, no less beloved than any before them.
Alright, appreciate it, I guess. Nice meeting you, Morgan. Yay, Boatman. Fly me across the river Styx, would you?
A god's fragment. sharper than the whole, prevail, or be sundered completely.
I'll be fine. I'm just going to go fight a god
We're
or
close
something.
to where Morgan said that other fragment of Mythal was.
This area here looks a lot like the very end of Trespasser, where you talk to Solus for the last time
That
in
has to
Inquisition.
be her.
Fragment of Mythal herself. We talking or fighting?
Both.
Guess we'll find out.
Hey, how's it going?
You are Rook. I have seen you and your companions. I never again expected to see my children in the Dreadwolf's crossroads.
Well, hello.
And you know who I am.
Mythal.
The part of me that survived betrayal by the rest of the Evanuris, if this can be called surviving. Solus. He drew me from the dagger that struck me down, but what is left of me can only survive here. I cannot return to the world, and even the true Fade is denied me. All I can do is watch. Have you come to seek the blessing of your god?
Kinda.
Or did you come to ask your god to sacrifice herself to help you defeat the monsters Elganon and Gillenane have become?
I would like your help.
I came here to ask for your help. The gods have endangered the world and...
You dare explain to me what they are doing? You are 1,000 years from knowing the proper words.
We saw Solus's memories, his regrets.
You saw the recollection he cultivated like a tree, twisting to catch the sun. You wish for my help? Convince me. Make your case, and I will yield my essence willingly to help you against Elganon and Gillenane. Fail, and I shall kill you for wasting my time, or
Sure.
you will kill me and obtain my essence in doing so. A harder-edged, simpler version. It has been centuries since a petitioner stood before me, so why should I help you?
Because I'm asking very nicely. This is not what I should say. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that no matter what I say, it's gonna lead to fighting her. But in good faith, I will try to avoid that. She's already, like, shown, I guess the word would be indignation for the god issue. But the Blight, that's a pretty big issue. We should try to stop that. But she's probably going to be mad that I'm trying to stop a symptom rather than the actual, like, source of the problem. But whatever.
If I don't stop the gods, the whole world will be corrupted by the Blight.
That is why you must succeed, so tell me why I must help you.
We know the truth about the Blight. We know it came from the imprisoned dreams of the Titans after you and Solus defeated them.
And?
You stood against it.
Stopping the Blight mattered enough for you to talk with Solus even after he rebelled against you. It mattered enough for you to stand against the other gods.
And I was struck down for doing so, betrayed by those I had ruled beside for centuries.
You made the difficult choice to protect your home because it was the right thing to do. Help me do the same.
Not bad, but not enough. Let us speak of something else.
Okay, I guess I'll take credit where it's worth. What if I just say I'm worthy?
I am worthy of your help.
Do it because I
That
said
is for
so.
me to judge.
I am fighting to protect this world.
Any petty tyrant can fight those who come to their land and claim to be protecting their people. What is a protector to you?
Building a safe place.
It's making a place that's safe for everyone. That means defending against danger. But it also means building a strong community that works together for the common good.
And what have you built?
Look at my team.
Friendship.
We're not just hired blades. We started as strangers and grew together into a family.
If you wish to prove your worth, you must do better than that.
Last but not least?
You can't want Elganon and Gillenane to rule the world. Not after what they did to you.
I ruled alongside them for centuries. I bear them no love now, and they were ever flawed, as all rulers are. Yet they were better than the others who threatened your ancestors. Monsters like the Titans, or selfish fools like Anaris.
Hey, I know that guy.
Set the blight aside, and tell me why I should help you topple your own gods.
Because I said so?
We don't need gods of any kind protecting us.
Is that so? You are a petulant child who complains that your room does not have enough pretty toys. You've no idea how many monsters lurk outside the walls of the house your parents created to keep you safe.
Enlighten me.
Your words are weak. Prove your worth or die.
Yeah, I figured. Oh, I love dragon fights.
Everyone, get ready!
That's one big dragon.
Alright, what are we doing? 45? Oh, this will be fun. Are you just gonna be a copy-paste of the formless one? You look like it so far. Take that. Are you immune to weakness? What if... Okay, that works. But that's also my healer. Ow, my face.
I'm ready to go again.
What are we doing? Phase 2? I'm not a... Ow! Okay, I'm a little afraid. You better not be summoning ads. If you do, I'm gonna be very upset with you. I hate you so much. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, get down, asshole. You jumped over me, you dumbass. Yeah, you better run. I didn't mean to press this. This was supposed to be a panic button for if I ran out of potions. You missed. By like a mile, dude.
Ready again.
It's over.
Everyone okay?
Shoot you out of the sky. You call me a child because I'm asking for help to kill some gods, and then you sick a dragon on me? Yeah, I know it was you.
We have it. The essence of Mythal the Protector.
I heard legends about her when I was growing up. And now...
It burns just being near it. But this is the power we need to finish this.
All we need now is the right target.
We know who it is.
I think the moment is coming. When we can turn the tide, we'll know.
Fantastic. I don't know about you, but that sounds like true ending unlocked to me. You know, I probably am a bit under-leveled for this part, but no reason not to aside from that, right? I just took out a level 45 dragon.
There. That must be why the revenants were raised, to keep that door sealed. Time to see what the gods are hiding in there.
Absolutely. I hope it's like a bajillion damage staff. That'd be awesome.
Light up ahead?
It was just the light, don't worry about it. Oh, that
This
light.
place is almost as blighted as the deep roads.
Almost?
You can feel it down there. Ready?
If I can stop at this rod, I'm in.
Absolutely. Coming for you, dude. Whoever you are. Oh, this is gonna be a real
Eyes
fun
up.
fight, isn't it?
Weapons ready.
There's only one enemy in this game that warrants this big of an arena. Should have brought Tosh.
There. It's been feeding on the blight.
Hey, dude.
Destroy it before the corruption eats us alive!
Level 50? Oh, no. An ice dragon. It's a good thing I'm like 30% a fire mage. Hey, dude. Take this. Some of that. Take more. Ow. I missed my weakness. I'm a fool. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm fine. Wow, you are really weak to fire, aren't you? That's new. I can shoot back, asshole. Okay, that still makes me get status, so I should avoid trying to do that. Holy shit, what's going on? Whoa, that's not ice. Nope. 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 I've fought my fair share of lightning dragons already. I'm not too worried about you. You see, I don't need to fight you. I just need to wait until you're done. Eventually, all your bones are gonna be turned to a nice jello, and I can just finish you off then. That's all that needs to happen on my part. How about you? You have to land a hit on me. But that's not gonna happen. Ow. Never mind. Rah! Take that, you dumbass level 50 dragon.
Corruption staunched. The Evanura cease their gnawing. The crossroads heals.
You're welcome.
A sanctum renewed, dweller. As is needed.
We did it. That dragon must have been the god's final weapon to take the crossroads.
Honestly, the formless one was the hardest dragon I've had to fight. Like, Mythal and that one,
less blighted horror.
they only took like 10 minutes each.
Let's go.
Maybe I'm just goated, who knows.